There are 7 brand new characters that will be arriving to Palworld. When they will be arriving, we don't know, but we do know that they're coming. We actually get a little bit, I wouldn't say confirmation, but a little bit of like a wink, wink, nudge, nudge from Bucky regarding these pals that are coming. So I want to share with you guys the 7 that we currently know, and some of these are actually in the game, and we kind of figured out exactly how you're able to get them. Even though you're not able to get them yet, we kind of have an idea of what's going to happen to actually get these characters. So with that being said, let's take a look at each one individually. So we're going to kick it off with the first character, and this is what Bucky actually replied to, and this was a comment post on Discord, and the following comment was posted by Chaos. He says, "Hey Bucky, just curious, did she get scrapped, replaced, or is it something for the future? Just saw her again." And Bucky replied, "You'll have to wait and see," with a little smiley face. And this is where we get our wink, wink, nudge, nudge, because this is a character we don't have access to and we know very little of, but we do see her on the first gen trailers that we have Palworld. And this leads us to a very interesting question: is what other characters can we expect coming into Palworld? And if she's almost not hinting or confirming that this character is coming, there's so much speculation that we get here. Not only do we get the different hair color, we get the different character model design as far as clothing is concerned. So it's going to be very interesting to see where like the wardrobe aspect of the game goes, because this is a completely different outfit compared to the current outfits that we have in Palworld. So I'm really eager and excited to see where this could actually go as far as better cosmetics, not only for your character, but also maybe for your weapons or for your pals. It's going to be a very interesting route. But with that being said, let's take a look at the characters that are currently in the game that people have access to that we are looking forward to. Guys, is an electric type, and this is actually already in the game files. Now, the way we currently have found out and figured out how you're able to obtain these is based on how people are able to spawn these within the game. As you guys are seeing this, the character is actually getting spawned in the game, and I'm just gonna let this loop over and over so you guys can see what the character looks like. This is called Baltmane, and he is an electricity pal, and his description reads the following. It says, "The more it moves, the more it heats up, the hair tips increasingly grow brighter at its peak. It becomes so dazzling that you risk blindness if you stare at it directly." So this is a very crazy looking pal. It is an electrical pal, but it seems to be a level 2 kindling. So I am assuming that this pal will not only be electrical, but also fire. Very similar to where we have pals that have multiple traits. Baltmane seems to be one of these type of characters. Now, we had seen this character prior to the game getting released, but he was actually yellow. This time he's orange, which leads me to believe that they might change the elemental type, or it's going to get a double elemental type. When we will see him, I believe we are going to see him very shortly and very soon, due to the fact that it seems like these pals that are currently right now in the game, which are the ones we're going to be looking at, are obtainable once you go past your current level. So it seems like we are going to be getting a level boost, and within this level boost, we're going to be getting more pals. All right, so the next one is called Dragostaphy, and this one personally I think is going to be part of like the raid boss. I mean, he's just massive, guys. This guy's extremely very crazy huge. His rarity is level 10, and he reads the following. It says, "A silent beast born from the abyss. Thou should not stand before the beast. Thou should not heed the beast." Yeah, so this guy, I believe, will be like a big boss that we're gonna have to fight. Transporting level 3, which makes him really interesting, but this pal looks really massive. Now, we have seen him in prior trailers, and boy, does he look amazing. Not only he looks crazy in the game, but looks like a really crazy pal, and one that I really want to get ASAP. Okay, so the next pal is the one that has a little bit more controversy than all the other pals. This is called Dark Mutant, and it's just because of its current semblance, but we're going to leave that for a different video. This, guys, is a dark pal, and it reads the following. It says, "Some say the beam from the Dark Mutant that has perfected its technique can tear holes into other dimensions." This is pretty crazy because this gives me like the whole Fortnite vibes where you're going into different planets and different areas within time space. Really crazy. It's even believed that certain species of pals were born from such phenomena. Now, I want a question for you guys, and I know who it is, but who's the one that could be born from him? Let me know in the comment section down below. All right, so the next one is coming from a time when Palworld looked just a little bit different, and this is the Colossal Whale. Now, we don't know any reference to the actual name. We're just going with colossal name because that's what the PAL deck says it is. We don't know the PAL deck entry, but we do see that it's a massive whale that could carry multiple PALs. Because if you notice right here on the trailer, you get this big whale not only transporting the character, but also transporting 2 different PALs. So I don't know what this whale represents, but this looks like a very important whale in the game when it was first coming out. So it's something to keep an eye on. All right, so the next one we have is called Dragostophy. Once again, this is from within the trailer. And this one actually looks pretty cool because it seems to be the cousin of Dragostophy. So we don't know when this one is going to be obtainable due to the fact that this is not, within the actual game files themselves. This is from the trailer that was prior to the release of Palworld. So we don't know if this one's actually coming or if it's gonna, if it's gonna get replaced with a different model. So it's gonna be kind of up to speculation, but it does look very similar to Dragostophy, which should be like a subspecies of him. So that's what we're naming him his cousin. All right, so the next one we have, we're titling Colossal Worm. We don't have an exact name for this pal due to the fact that it only appeared within the trailer, but we get a very big glimpse of him when he's flying around. It looks like if it was like a mix between a dragon slash German tide. So it's very interesting to see the different concepts they had when they were putting the game together, because there are a lot of crazy elements that were in the game prior to the release of Palworld that we have yet to see, and it leaves me even more excited to see what more content they have planned for this game. Now, these are the ones we currently have within the game files and the ones we have currently that we could reference through from within prior trailers. Now, we do have a hint of when we can expect a brand new update for the game, whether we're going to get a raid or we're going to get PvP. We kind of get a more in-depth idea from Bucky once again. So if you want to make sure you check out that information, click on that video that's appearing right now on the screen. We go into detail of what could be the actual release time of the brand new update, or the major update we expect from Palworld. So make sure you guys check that out. I hope you guys are enjoying our content. If you are doing the huge favor, guys, drop a comment, drop a like, but most importantly, subscribe to the channel, turn those notifications so you guys won't miss when our videos go live. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.